Good morning.
Hello, hello. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, everyone. How are you, Miss Des?
Doing good, doing good. How are you?
Good, good. I haven't talked to you since, I'm not going to say 1972.
I wasn't born yet. Tommy was one,
Tommy was one.
almost one.
No. Oh my God. So, how's your morning going so far? You've been busy.
Yeah, it's going. I just realized I got a couple more decals to cut, but other than that, it's pretty good. I got that for the most part done, and then I was like, oh, I got another one. Crap.
That's awesome. Then we have people trickling in. Oh, so nice. Good morning. Hey, let's say hi. Hey, Tyrannical. I know you're not here. I know you have some appointments this morning, but hey, just want to say good morning.
Thank you for joining us, even for the short moment that you were here. Thank you, thank you.
Absolutely. And then Darlene, good morning, honey. You're probably at the hospital right now and you're probably on your phone. So, honey, we are all there with you. We have our hands on you. Know that we are wrapping you, giving you a hug. You got this, girl. Darlene is having her surgery today. She's in an amazing hands there in Boston. Mwah, 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 mwah. Darlene, let me know later on. Give someone my
Contact
number,
information.
contact. Thank you, contact. Just to give us a heads up of what's going on. I love you, girl.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely. And then we have good morning, Terry's treasures. Good morning.
Good
Thank
morning.
you for coming in. Who else? Susie, the beautiful Susie. Mwah! I hope your puppy is doing better, honey. I know that he wasn't feeling well. So, good morning, my beautiful. Oh, good morning, my son. How are you? I
Good
love you.
morning.
I haven't talked to you in a while. Usually, you know what, Justin? Give your mother a call. It's probably been like 3 days.
I think that's about as long as that's usually the longest I go in between talking with my mom. Otherwise, I talk to her at least once a day.
No, he's been very, very busy, but I love you, my Justin. To the stars and back. Mwah! Hey, Kathy. Yes, we will be praying for her, Darlene. Good morning, Kathy. Mwah! Good morning, sweetheart. And Covers is stopping by. I don't know if you got my little skit, so mwah, mwah. Thank you, Covers. And then we have Stephen. Good morning, Stephen.
Good
Good
morning.
morning. Thank you for coming in. Who else? Who else? Every time I say to my son, I love you to the stars and back, he's the only one that says Pluto and Uranus, Mom. It's
Well,
the thing that
that's
we
a
have.
good thing, though. At least he knows the planets, and so that's a good thing.
He better know the planets. He's freaking 34 years old. You better know the planets.
Yeah, but they keep adding and taking away and adding and taking away, and
That's true. And then one of them is not even a planet anymore. It's like
yeah, it's some star or something.
some
I don't know.
star or
Mass.
it's a
Yeah, Pluto's
wannabe.
no longer a planet.
Yeah, as we call it, the wannabe planet, maybe.
It's the tiny one way at the end.
A little one. So, Pluto is no. Yep, that's right, Tyrannical. Pluto is no longer a planet. We gave it the boot.
But the thing is, in my head, it'll always be a planet because that is what I was taught.
Exactly. That's how we were taught in school. So we always think that, that it's a planet, but it's not. But they want to switch things up, just like they switch math up.
Common Core is a joke.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. God, thank God my kids weren't in school when they changed it. They're already out of school, but come on.
See, my son used to be able to do math in his head. and get the correct answer and put it on a piece of paper, but because he didn't use the Common Core write out,
Yeah,
he had the right answer, but they were marking it wrong because he didn't show his work. When we
that.
were growing up, they wanted us to learn how to do it in our head. They didn't
Mhm.
want us to show our work. So yeah, and then the way they go about with Common Core, let me tell you, it's just easier to do it in my head or calculator.
It's easier to do a surgery than it is to do that, I think.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And Cover says, when I was a kid, I always thought Pluto was the dog that lived on Pluto.
That's awesome.
True. And I always thought, is it Pluto? Yeah, one of the Disney characters, right? He's
Yep.
the dog, right? And
Yep.
then later on in life, and I'm not talking about too long ago, maybe about a year and a half ago, someone told me that Pluto was a cow, not a dog. So I was thinking he was a cow. But only recently did I find out, no, he's actually a dog. So
Yeah,
what
and
is,
I do believe that Pluto was Goofy's dog.
so who's Goofy?
You don't know who Goofy is?
But what character?
He's
Is he a dog? Is he a cat? Is he? I know
he's
it.
a dog that stands and talks, and let me look it up.
I have seen Justin's like Goofy. Yeah. Are you saying that your mother is Goofy? Oh, we have January House Magic Mike in the house. Hey, Magic Mike. Mwah, mwah.
Okay, Goofy is a cartoon character created by the Walt Disney Company. Goofy is a tall, I don't know what that other word is, but he's a dog who wears turtlenecks and vests.
So
So
then
that
who do they consider a cow?
I don't know.
I don't know. All these characters. I have no idea. Covers is saying hi to my son Justin. We have Hemlock Lady and Mercantile. Hello, Tania.
Hello,
Mwah, mwah,
hello.
mwah. Great
Okay,
show last night.
real quick, Carabao cow is I think the word that I'm looking at means a talking cow. Like it's like a human stands up. But yeah, there is a Disney cow with
Yep.
Clarabelle.
Rhonda is saying Clarabelle is the cow. I don't know. Turtlenecks are goofy. Just saying. Goofy is a steer. Okay. I always thought that Pluto, the cartoon character, was an airhead. That's why I thought he lived on Pluto. Mickey's dog. Hey, Dixon Pickens. Hello. Thank you for coming in. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe and hit that thumbs up. And if you hit the thumbs down, as Tina says, drop it in the chat why you hit the thumbs down.
And Justin is right. Pluto is Mickey Mouse's dog.
Yeah.
I just looked it up to double verify. But isn't that weird? You have one.
He's a walking and talking dog.
It's funny how Disney did it too, because you have one dog that walks and talks, and then kind of talks. He does a weird giggle every time he would try to talk, and then you have a dog that doesn't stand and walk like a human and talk like a human. It's weird how they have all that situated.
So Rhonda's saying Clarabelle and Goofy are in love. So you have a cow and a dog in love? Whatever floats your boat. Whatever floats your boat. Who am I to say who you can be in love with? I'm in love with a woman, so it's okay.
Oi.
Oh, Dixon is subscribed. Thank you. Mwah. Awesome. Oh, and who do we have? Who do we have? We have Just Me, Kathy. Good morning,
Hello,
my
hello.
beautiful angel. Mwah, mwah, mwah. How's mom doing this morning, honey? Toilet girl, Scarlett. Good morning, honey. Thank you for coming in. I'm just going down. Let's see. Just me, Kathy. Good morning, Betty. Oh, did I miss Betty? Oh, just jumping in to say good morning, running out the door for the doctors to see you all later. Chair, have a wonderful day. Peace out. Be safe. Mwah! Peace out, girl. I'll talk to you
Be
later.
safe.
Thank you for coming in. Let's see, who else? I'm definitely goofy in my relationship. Mike, I don't think just in a relationship. I think you're goofy in real life, and I love it. I love it. I love it. Am I missing anyone else? Let's see. Is Mickey Mouse's real name was on Steamboat Willie? Wait a minute. You're right. The black and white character of Mickey, he was on a steamboat. Do you remember that? I mean, no, you weren't alive back then, but did you ever see that? I saw it.
No, I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. I never watched the younger or new those cartoons from back then.
From back then. So Kathy's asking about your new machine. Have you hooked it up yet? The printing one?
Okay, so Tommy got ink, put it in, and he's got to clean the print heads. So it turns on, it does what it needs to do. It just needs to be cleaned. So, and it's in our living room.
It's in the living room.
There was no way that we would have been able to get it downstairs down here. And then when we do move, trying to get it back up the stairs, that there's just
Oh
no
my
way.
God. Yeah.
The thing is like 360 pounds. But Tommy and Joseph, our son Joseph, actually lifted it as a team and got it in the house. So that was pretty cool.
Strong kid, that's for sure.
Adrenaline kicked in, I think, because the ramp we were using, it dropped down.
Oh, wow.
And so all of a sudden it was like adrenaline, and he like hoofed it and pushed. And so, yeah.
So we have poet Gulzar Hossain Ranjour from Jammu, Kashmir, India. I know I butchered that. I know I did, but welcome in from India. Thank you so much. Mwah, mwah. Thank you. We made it to India. Woohoo! We're in India. I love it. I love it. And then we have Frenchie. Good morning, Frenchie.
Good morning.
Thank you for coming in, sweetheart. Thank you. Who else? Who else do we have? I've been up all night. Covers, you've been up all night? You should have took that cover and put it over your head, honey. You would have fallen asleep. Yes, also goofy in real life. Very true. That it is. Bobby! Good morning, Bobby, my booby. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you, honey, for coming in. Yeah, we're having straight talk. We haven't got there yet. And do I have some straight talk for you guys? It has nothing to do with YouTube, but it could, but it doesn't. But we're going to have some straight talk. We're going to have some fun here this morning. So if anybody's down on Facebook side, you guys want to pop on over here, that would be amazing. Everyone's saying hi to each other. Abstract possibilities. Good morning, honey. Thank you for coming in, sweetheart. Abstract has some good auctions as well. Very, very good. Oh, speaking of that, I'm having a quickie at 11:30. So you guys, when I come over, it's still on this show, but I'm making a new stream for it. But we're having a quickie at 11:30, so stay tuned. Look at Des. Des is like, what the hell is she doing now? So funny.
I wasn't sure if I was hearing that correctly.
Oh, Covers picked up a glass at Goodwill for 25 cents of Steamboat Willie.
Oh, that's
Wow.
cool.
That is very cool. Very, very cool. Who else? Yeah, guys, drop your links so everyone can subscribe to each other. I'm just going down the list, see if I missed anyone else.
Did I show you my new mug that Tommy got me?
I don't think
I
so.
can't remember.
No.
Okay. So it's getting close to Halloween, and we have a spirit store that popped up in Wisconsin Rapids, which is like
Yeah.
45 minutes from us. And so we stopped after my appointment, and maybe it was before my appointment. I don't know, it was some appointment I had, and he bought me this.
Oh, look. I love that one.
Do you know what that quote is from?
No.
Does anybody in the chat know what this quote is from?
Anyone? Let's see.
I don't know, maybe it's just because it's my all-time favorite movie.
What is it from?
It's from Hocus Pocus. It's
Wait a minute.
actually
How do I not know that? Because Hocus Pocus is one of my favorite movies.
Yeah,
I love it.
it's right when it's right like towards the beginning of when they show the three sisters. Which sister?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that they're doing another Hocus Pocus movie?
Yeah, I'm not going to hold my breath on that because that has been in talks for a very long time.
No, they are. They are filming it, part of it in Rhode Island, here right next door.
Oh,
and
really?
Yeah, they just shot a scene there. It came up on my my news feed on my Facebook for Fall River Talk, and it was like, "Yep, they're there shooting something." I was just like, "Whoop whoop!" I should have gone there to be an extra. I would have been really good at the witch. That's really, the heavy set witch. The voluptuous one. I would be like,
Mary,
my pretty.
There's Winifred, Sarah,
Yes.
and Mary. And Mary is the heavier set of the three. And I like her kooky personality. It's just it's awesome. But that's like one of my all-time favorite movies. And around Halloween in my house, I watch it a lot. So when Tommy bought me this mug, it was at night, and came home, had a cup of coffee, and put Hocus Pocus on.
You gotta love Hocus Pocus. I don't think I've ever met anyone that didn't like the movie. Or
Well, but there are people that don't like it. There are people that don't like it. But you know what? They're bad because I've been trying to find people and in my real life outside of YouTube that would dress up with me with Hocus Pocus. And I don't have many friends outside of YouTube, so
oh, stop it. I want to say good morning to Misha.
In our town, I think I have 2 friends in our whole entire town, and they're our neighbors. So, otherwise, we really don't associate with anybody in our town. Just
I want to say good morning to Misha. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you, Misha, for coming in. So, are you trying to say that you are a friend snob?
Me?
Yeah.
No. I just won't associate with the people that are doing drugs in our neighborhood.
Oh, all right.
in our
Well,
area. Drugs are really bad,
yeah.
and you can see it. They don't want help. So I'm not gonna put myself in a situation where it's not good for my kids
Right.
or
Absolutely.
myself. I just that's not my thing. I've never had an issue with it. I don't know much about drugs. I just know what I see out and about when here, um, on how people are here when
Right.
they're on it. Um, and I hope they get help? Yeah, but they're not going to. And the thing around here is because Narcan is so um given freely, what they do is, and they've been doing this for a couple years, is they will go into a parking lot where there's people, they will OD, and then they're given Narcan and they're brought back, and they do this repeatedly. Like there's people that have had it 20 times in our area. Narcan, that is. And so I won't associate with that. So
Um, I want to say good morning to Virginia. Virginia, I didn't shout you out, honey. Good morning, Virginia.
good morning, good
Yeah.
morning.
Um, there's two things before I touch on that subject. Please remind me about people getting Narcan, if you can. Please remind me.
Yeah,
Um,
I'll try to remember.
um, Darlene is having her surgery today, so everyone, please have Darlene in your mind and in your heart. Let's send her good vibes, good love, and hugs, kisses, and she's got this. She's got this.
Right.
Also, Ronnie G is having surgery as we speak. Um, it's a very extensive surgery, so please, everyone, send your good vibes as well to Ronnie G. She's a pillar in our community. She's awesome. We love her. You're definitely in my thoughts right now and in my heart. Ronnie G, you got this as well.
For sure, for sure.
Yep. Um, let's see. Victoria, Scarlet Misha, we have a drug problem in our town. Yeah. I think it's everywhere. Is it except everywhere now? Yeah. Um, what I wanted to say about Narcan and this is it just came up in my brain because we were just talking about it. But I had a friend I used to work with, and her son was an addict, and he, I guess, overdosed a couple of times. And there was one time I remember being on Facebook, and all of a sudden she put a post out that her son was taken to Boston Hospital because he overdosed. She, at that point, was getting ready to go to a concert, right? Now, I'm not judging and maybe judging a little because when you say you're not judging, you kind of really are. But she continued to go to the concert. Her son was in Boston. He was in a coma. Okay. So he did not come out of the coma. She proceeded to be at the concert and videoing herself at the concert while her son was in a coma. And I guess too that she had been through it so many times with him, she thought maybe he was going to come out of it. But that being said, she stayed there and he actually passed away 2, 3 days later. And now she's sitting there and she was kicking herself in the butt because she wasn't by his side. Me as a mom, and I know you guys are going to say, Sue, you are judging, and maybe I am a little bit, but me, I'm going to talk about me. And thank God, 1, 2, 3, knock on wood, knock on anything. If one of my kids or a loved one was in a coma, even if they had been through it before, I would still be there. I would still be there. People are going to say, Sue, that's kind of judgmental. Da 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 da. I totally understand that, totally. But I'm just talking about me as a mom. I don't know.
And see where, I love my children, okay? But if they had an addiction and they were constantly ODing and getting Narcan, I would have been in the same mindset as her
Hmm.
where, okay, well, again, there's nothing you can do about it, you
Hmm.
know? And she shouldn't kick herself in the butt because it was choices that he made that led
Hmm.
to that point. And if he had Narcan before, it's yeah, just like Bobby said, after so many times crying wolf, I can
Yeah.
understand her reaction. And
Yeah.
and that's me too. Will I be devastated? Yeah, but at the same time, there are people who had addictions that got help and are doing phenomenal.
Yeah.
Then you have
Absolutely.
people out there who refuse to even try to get help. And
Hmm.
those are the people that are using Narcan. That's the new thing with addiction, at least in our area, that they're doing.
Yeah.
Because, they cheated death once, they cheated death 20 times. But like Just Me Kathy said, Narcan won't always save you.
No.
Um, so those who are counting on it to save them repeatedly are rolling the dice.
Hmm.
You're playing Russian roulette with it, is what you're doing. And um, so her reaction to it, I don't blame her at all. I think she did the right thing. And unfortunately, yes, he passed away, but she shouldn't feel guilty for that
Hmm.
because she's been through it before. It was just his time to go.
Right.
So even if they, with using their Narcan and stuff like that, it was just his time to go.
Hmm.
And for me personally, I would have probably done I'm pretty 99% positive I would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
Even though I love my kids to death and I do anything for them, if I went through that situation, I would have done the same thing because, it's a thing. It's a repeat thing. And so, but that's just my opinion.
I want to say good morning to Sun Moon Cricket. Good morning. Thank you for coming in. Mwah. Thank you. Thank you, honey.
Good morning. Good morning.
Um, Just Me, Kathy is a lot of pain this morning. Oh, honey. Aw. I don't like to hear people in pain. In pain. Good morning, my love. I hope you're stopped when you're texting.
She's
You should not
listening and
be driving
texting.
that big truck and texting.
Drive
Yes,
safely, Tina.
Tina, what's for dinner later? What are we having? That's her famous question to me in the morning when she calls me. Hey, what are we having for dinner later?
She's already thinking about food, huh?
All the time. We finish having dinner the night before, and she's already asking. So, what do we have tomorrow?
But the thing is obviously you're a phenomenal cook. Otherwise, she would never ask.
That's a way to look at it. Yeah, that is a way to look at it. Everyone's saying hi to you, Tina. I should say Tina, because everyone's going to think I'm talking about hemlock tea. I call it. I call ranting Tina tea. Um,
So is she a YouTubian yet?
she is a YouTubian. Yeah, she is.
I
Yeah.
watched some of the videos that you put up,
Uh huh.
and the last one I watched, she was, my fans, and I cracked up.
Oh, baby, you're making. She's making stuffed. She makes the best stuffed peppers. She really
Oh,
does.
nice.
I'm not cooking tonight. I'm having stuffed peppers. My baby's making stuffed peppers. Oh, she's
That's
getting unloaded
awesome.
now soon. Okay, just make sure you be careful driving.
That's really awesome that she does that. Jaslyn makes stuffed peppers, and they're really good. And
Yeah,
she's
stuff happens
13.
good. Kick myself, but after so many times, different mindset. Yeah, Bobby, to what we were speaking about before. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, Gina, Kathy, I'm having a nerve block. Oh, she's having a nerve block for her pain. Wow. Good luck with that, Virginia. Yeah. Just a night off for you, baby. See you, baby love, and having a great day. Ah, I'm so lucky.
So sweet. Have a
She
good
is.
rest of your drive home safely. Please,
That's
safely.
right. Yeah. Oh, I'm driving to Massachusetts. Come on, Kathy. Come on. And then we'll feed you, and then you can show me how to dumpster dive. Well, I'll be in the car, and I'll be re-recording you. I don't know if I can get my ass up over that dumpster. But yes, Kathy, come. We don't even have to go dumpster. Oh my God, that would be amazing. I would love it.
Full bellies and dumpster diving. I wonder how that would work out. He might fall asleep in the dumpster.
Right? Cody, my sweet Cody. Hi. Cody's having her chit chat at 2:00 today, everyone. Mwah. Love you, my Cody. We have Amy. Good morning, Amy. I hope you're feeling better, honey. I know you were not feeling well yesterday. Mwah. Good morning, honey. Good morning. So, I want to say something, guys, right? I got to get this off my mind, and maybe you guys can help me with this. So last week, something happened to me, not on YouTube. This is something in my personal life, right? So I get a text, and I look at my phone, and I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Something about Sue's mood was good today. And I'm like, Sue's mood was good. Who the hell are you talking to? So I text her back, and I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? My mood? What do you? Oh, I'm sorry. I was having a conversation with someone, and I can't really say who it was because they're probably going to end up watching this because this is on Facebook, and they were saying, well, they asked me how your mood was. I'm like, why would they ask you about my mood? So she says, she turns around, screenshots the conversation that she supposedly was having with someone else to send it to me. And I'm looking at the text, and I'm saying, there's no evidence on this text that you were having this conversation with this person asking you about my mood. The person in the text never asked. All they said was, what did Susan say? That's all they said. What did Susan say? And then this other person that was talking about my mood was like, see, she asked me about your mood. And I'm like, no, you weren't talking to that person. You were talking to someone else. You screenshotted another conversation. And I know exactly who she was talking to about my mood. I'm like, my mood? Well, you know what? Maybe I'm so moody around you because you deserve me being moody, because you can be an asshole. Seriously, you can be an asshole. How would you guys take that conversation if somebody's talking about you in a text and then mistakenly sends it to you? Like, really? And then you want to know about my mood? I'm going to tell you about my mood. Get the frick out of here.
Just think of it this way. Know that obviously, good or bad, they're still thinking and talking about you. You're always on their mind.
But no, because this person, right? This person plays the victim all the time, twists words to suit her needs. And this is it. Like, I will admit if I say something. I will 100% admit. And if I am sorry about it, I'm going to say I'm sorry and I'll do better. But man, don't ask me something that you don't want to hear, because I'm going to tell you the truth. The truth hurts. It shouldn't make you mad, but the truth hurts. Yes, Hemlock. She's an asshole. She is talking about me. Talking about me like I don't do that. Like, why would you have a conversation about me calling me her? Oh, her mood was fine. Like, really? My
You were
mood?
talking about a different Sue.
No, they were talking about me because they were talking about me. Trust me.
So here's a question. Are you always moody around them?
No,
Do they
no,
feel like they have to walk on eggshells around you?
absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
So then they were just plain old being sassy.
They were being sassy. Like, because I'm having an issue with this person, and this person knows the reason why I'm having with the issue with that person, because the person thinks she's better than everyone else in the family.
Whoa.
She judges and she puts basically everybody else down to make her life and herself better.
So you
And
think
I
she's
call them
going to
out
be
on it.
watching this later?
I don't care. And if she's here right now, and if you want to come in from Facebook, we can have the discussion on live. That's perfectly fine. But the thing is no, I don't. I have a voice, and I never thought I had a voice. And now, because so many people have backed me up and supported me, Tina, my kids as partners, I'm telling you, and YouTube has been huge for me, giving me that backbone, which I thought I never had, but literally I do. You can see I have this backbone now. So yeah, no. And then they say I'm sassy because I let them know how I feel. Do you want me to sugarcoat it for you? Do you want me to be behind your back and not be nice and talk? No, I'm not them. I'm not.
So a couple people in chat, this is why I was laughing, were asking, so how is your mood?
It's great. It's great. I love it.
So
Hey,
Cody says,
Jessica.
so how's your mood now? And Bobby said, so I shouldn't ask you about your mood, Susanna.
Yes, you can ask me to my face. Do not talk behind my back about my mood.
Hello and welcome to everybody who has just joined us in the chat.
Right?
I did send a thank you for joining. Welcome message in chat. So, son is yelling at the computer for his schoolwork.
Where's your mom been? I've seen Barbara. She's well. I've seen her in the chats. Absolutely. See? I love it. I love it is when Rhonda puts the eyes. Another one with the eyes. Like, should I? Like, you're dying just to say the name. Do you know what I mean? Just to like put it out there, but and you guys don't even know who she is. You know what I mean? But Facebook does.
What? Whoa.
See, Scarlett, my mood is always funny. It's true. My mood is funny. But
you need a big glass of lemonade to brighten up your day.
Yeah, then better be some Mike's lemonade in there for my day.
Oh, how funny.
Right? Maybe it's a good time to see it, and then maybe this isn't a good time to say
see.
Seriously, no, it's the perfect time. Guys, if you have not subbed to Hemlock Lady, she needs 9 more subs. Guys, do this for me so I have bragging rights. And I'm going to say it. I have bragging rights that we got Hemlock Lady to 600. Do it, guys. Do it. If you have other accounts, go over there and give her that 600 sub. Come on, guys. Let's do this. Drop your link. Drop your link.
I like New England Thrifter's comment.
Where is she? Johnny.
2 down.
Wait.
Should be 2 down. I like when people take what's supposed to be talk about me behind my back because I just don't care what people think anymore. That's the beauty of getting older. Amen to that. Amen.
You know what? That's a good way to look at it.
Uh-huh.
But it still pisses you off. It really does.
Cody says,
Cody, stop it with the lemonade. I can't stand the kid that I went to a freaking yard sale. The kid would, as soon as I get out of my car, this little kid was like, would you like to buy some lemonade? And I said, I'll buy it on the way out. He proceeded to follow me through the yard. Would you like to buy some lemonade? I was like, I told you I'll buy it on my way out. The third time I turned around, I looked at him, went in my pocketbook, I gave him the $1. I said, here's the $1 for your lemonade. I don't want it. Yeah, my mood was not good that day, and and usually I'm so sweet to kids. So that's the story on that one.
yeah, that's
Flipper. Thank you for coming in, sweetie. Yes, I do need tissues. Do you need some tissues too, or just me?
I don't need any tissues.
I do. I do. I do. And you know, what if they're talking about you and they're leaving someone who maybe can't handle it alone? Well, Kathy, they can share the love. They can talk about other people and leave me alone. Oh, I'm on the mood now is giggles, right? That's my mood now is giggling.
Bobby does have a good point.
Where's Bobby?
Down a little bit.
Oh my goodness, Susanna,
the child might have had a disability. It can only focus on that. You said yes. Because a lot of times, the thing is not all disabilities you can physically see. And so people tend to forget that there are mental disabilities, and a lot of times you can't see it. So, very good point.
Wow.
Very good point.
Very good point, Bobby. Now I feel like shit.
Well, no, just know that, for next time, just, kind of keep that in the back of your mind, because you can't go back and change how you reacted. You can only move forward and redirect how you react in that situation for the next time.
True. Thank you, Bobby, for making me aware of that. Honestly, I'm not being facetious or sarcastic. I am being sincere. Thank you. I will definitely pay attention to that. Really well. Didn't even think of that.
And Cody says his parents should have kept him from bothering you, though, Susanna. You have to remember that when you have a child with special needs of any sort, it is very hard to keep that child in check.
Mm-hmm.
And they most likely were dealing with other customers. Not that it is an excuse, but you can't always just assume that it's the parent's fault. They could have been preoccupied with other things. It was a yard sale.
Yeah, so, the adults there were definitely, I can say that because I remember that the adults were definitely doing other things. So, right. But it's hard with kids or even adults that have special needs. It's not, you can't really watch them all the time, or so. Yeah, Bobby, really honestly, thank you so much for doing that, because you did make me aware of it, and I will take pay close attention to that. And no, I'm not going to go back and give him $20. Yeah, like autism. Yep, exactly. My son, my middle son, he's a director, program director for kids with autism. Not only kids, but young adults and going into their 20s, getting them ready if they can go to college. So, yeah, he's amazing at it. And I should know that. And I didn't even think of that. But you live and learn. And that's about life. Life, what we
Right.
do is live and learn.
Frenchie said, that's just a crock. People have to be responsible for what they say, just saying. She did take responsibility for what she said, but she was looking at it a different way. And so, we just were giving her, an idea that, maybe with children, just take an extra eye and pay
Yeah,
attention. So, but she did take responsibility for what she said.
100%
She
I
just
do.
can't go back and change what she did. She can only move forward and change the way she responds next time.
Yeah. Please don't judge the parent. They don't know what works best for the child and the triggers are. Yeah, that's right. Yes, autism spectrum is very, very wide. Absolutely. It's hard to tell someone has it. I was thinking about that. I was only thinking of Tina's play by play from the truck. Well, just me, Kathy, I guess, because we were on live with Cody when this was all happening. So you can imagine Tina's take on the whole situation that was going on. So yeah, but it wasn't even thought of. It really. Good morning, Dawn. Thank you, Dawn, for coming in. Guys, go see Dawn's videos about Blandine. They're going to be having a fundraiser for her. And I'm not going to touch on that subject, but you guys know what's going on. Make sure you go back and hit Dawn's channel. And if you want to drop your link, Dawn, do it so people can go back and see what's in the future of what's going to be happening for that. We got Wings of Love. Good morning, Wings. Good morning.
Hello.
Thank you for coming in.
Kathy Music says, yes, live and always learn in everything. Tommy always says you need to learn at least one new thing a day that you didn't
100%.
know before.
Yeah. Very, very true.
And then Bobby said, and I don't know if you touched base on this, but Bobby said, just FYI, not meant to shame. And we know that. We know that.
Yeah.
It was a good thing to point out.
And we don't even know, I mean, if he did have a disability or didn't have a disability. I should have, I didn't treat the kid bad. I really didn't. I was just getting frustrated with it. And I handed him $1 and said, here you go. But I didn't treat him bad, nor did I yell, nor did I have a mood, nor did anything. I was just feeling that. It wasn't that I portrayed it to him. I was feeling that. I'm autistic. I have Asperger's, but I wasn't thinking about it. Be a child. Yep. Yes, I'm having a quickie. At 11:30, I'm having a quickie. It's going to be fun. Yes, prayers for Blandine. Absolutely. Thank you, Susanna. Here's my channel link. I have an auction today also. There you go. You should one old thing every day. You should learn one thing every day. I think that's what she was trying to say. Yeah. Just Kathy and me. Who else? New for you, old for others. That's true, because it could be something new that you're learning, but someone else has already learned that. So, yeah, Bobby, it was still funny. It was still funny. It really was. But I'll look at it in a different way. I'm going to try. I really will. I'm going to try. I can't say I'm not perfect. Honestly, I'm not perfect. But I will look at it in a different way. I'll try. Wow, she only got diagnosed 7 years ago.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow. Um, Frenchie said, I want to be clear what I said. I wasn't blaming you, Susanna. I was defending
no,
you.
no. I know she wasn't. No,
Ah,
no. And even if somebody, that's what makes the world go round. We all have different perspectives. And if, like what Bobby said, she literally opened my eyes to
mm-hmm.
now
The
I'm going to be more
possibility. Yep.
conscious about it. And I'm going to try not to feel that way and say, hey, maybe there's something wrong, and not be so I don't know, like so not aggravated, frustrated when it happens. It'll make me think. So no, that was perfect. And this is what this is. This is straight talk. We want
Yep.
opinions. We want different, teach me something new. Look at how to look at something new, or how to think of something in a different perspective. Because I don't want to look at it as black and white. There's different colors and different roads that we can go about this. And it's all about learning. 100%. But absolutely. No. We lost it. Mm-hmm.
Countless April, please don't take this the wrong way, but until there is 100% confirmation on that comment that you put in the chat, we do not want to address it. But
Yeah.
please keep that family in your prayers as well.
Exactly. Yes.
Because we don't know if it's true or not. So until we know for 100% that it's true, we don't want to address that at this point.
Yeah, we discussed it before we came on panel, and we both agreed, because I don't know about
Right.
it at all, and I'm not going to speak to someone about to something I don't know. So I'm going to leave that discussion to people that really know what happened. But yes,
Exactly.
like Des said, keep that family in your prayers. 100%. 100%. Let's see. I didn't.
I understand that, April. But until it's 100% put out, I we just it's not our place to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
So, and there's too many people that, and please don't take this the wrong way, but there's too many people who are, yeah, it's just not our place to talk about it. So we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. See, I guess Pat D's talked about it. Larry's talked about it.
Yep. So we're just going to leave it alone until there's 100% confirmation. But it isn't our place to talk about it here. But please do keep that family in your prayers. Kathy says adult spectrum has its special challenges. That's, and I don't know much about autism. I really don't. Or the spectrum. I don't know much about it. So, people who have it, it's, I don't want to say I feel bad for them, but they're more of like a teaching tool for people who don't. They can share what they go through so other people understand what they experience on a day-to-day basis. I
Mm-hmm.
think I said that right.
Yeah.
I hope I said that right.
Yeah. Yep. Bobby, you're right. Wide ranging for autism. Yep. Yep. It really is. And it's crazy because Tina keeps saying that she's on the spectrum of autism. And then I was talking to my son about it, and my middle son was saying that there's so many like little triggers that could put you in that spectrum. And his group, the people that's in his group, my son's group, a lot of parents don't want to address it because it's almost like putting a label on their child. And then once you have a label, it's like people start looking at you in a different way or treat you in a different way. Um, so
Whoop, you're dinging. I'll be right back. I actually have a decal that we did that I just want to share personally because I think it's pretty awesome. But I will be right back, and it has to do with autism. So I'll be right back.
yeah, it was amazing finally knowing what's been wrong with me this whole life. Wow, I can imagine. I mean, I know when I was growing up, and this has nothing to do with autism, but when I was growing up, like reading for me, I've always struggled with reading. I loved reading. I could read it in my mind, like, but reading out loud, I would have a problem with it. And apparently, I read words backwards, I think, or I have a problem with that. Dyslexia.
You mix your letters up and
Yes,
your numbers.
yeah.
Does it affect your numbers or does it just affect letters?
It affects both. It affects
Okay.
both. So I see it, but when I'm writing it down, it's like that's why I'm not a good speller. Like I am like I think the worst speller in the world. And I had no problem with it. And it was so frustrating for me when I was a kid because I used to think I was, and I don't like this word, stupid, you know, and now I've graduated to the word daft, but that's how I felt because I didn't know what was going on with me. It's like I know it, I can read it, but it's just not. I can't put it to paper. I can't put it to paper, and that was the reason why it was. I have dyslexia, so
Yeah, I have issues with mixing my numbers up, and so with a checkbook, I'm probably going over it like 6 different times, maybe even more. And finally, I will hand it over to Tommy and be like, can you double check this for me? Make sure that I wrote those numbers right. And yeah, I could probably have him do it the first time and not worry about it, but for me, it's more of the fact that I need to do it than have somebody do it for me.
hmm
And so I'm very stubborn with that when it comes to writing, numbers and stuff down. And um I wanted to be an accountant for a while,
oh wow,
but it deals with numbers and I mix up my numbers. So I wouldn't want to be somebody's accountant and and mess up their numbers. But, it's always good to have a goal. And so I love math, even though math doesn't like me. And it's all because I mix up numbers. But here's the decal that I wanted to show everybody that we have. It's holographic. So but it says my hero has autism.
oh wow.
Yep. And um I thought this we have sold some. Um but I think it's amazing the message that's in this, you know? So that's what I wanted to share.
Can I ask you a question? Do you have any with a girl, not just a boy, but a girl?
I can try to find one.
Because if so, I'd really like to purchase quite a few of those from you. And I'm talking maybe 20 total. So that way I can give them to my son so he can hand them out at his programs to the
Yep,
parents.
I actually have found it. And I can show you after the live.
Yeah,
So you can
definitely. So if anyone here looking for one of those stickers, just reach out to Des. Des, can you drop your email or your information?
hold on one second. Tommy, are you can Tommy's gonna drop the information in chat for me.
Yeah, see, Countess April would also like some of those. Those are so cool. And the right now, actually, I think it's the end of October. My son's program, they're having a huge walk. So I want to get those. If I could get those before that, so I can give it to him, that would be amazing. Last year I did a painting, and it was a resin painting that I did, and it was all the puzzle pieces, all the different color puzzle pieces, and I donated that to them, and they had an auction for it, and it went for great money for the program. So yeah, it
That's awesome.
I was so happy with the money that it brought in. Yep.
That's awesome. So Tommy did drop the email in chat.
Okay. Right
Um,
there.
email us and put autism decal in the subject, and then let us know what you're looking for, and we'll go from there.
Your own hero. Yes, you can be,
Yes,
honey.
you
You
can,
can.
Kathy. Yes, you can.
You're my hero too. Did I ever tell you? No, that's. Did I ever tell you you're my hero? Is that the song?
I think so.
I'm not gonna sing it.
Wind Beneath My Wings, I think, is the actual name of the song.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, it is with Bette Midler. Yep.
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 Yep. So yes, and I did find one for a girl too. So just
Awesome.
let us know, and then I will show you after the live, Susanna.
Yeah. I know that I'm going to end up quitting the live at 11:50. This stream at 11:15 because I got to get ready for 11:30.
Okay.
But I'm going to end up wanting 10 and 10. Send me an invoice, and I'll send you my information so that way I can get them. I definitely want those.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds good.
What else?
I'm just saving it right now.
Oh, let me tell. God, I totally forgot. Julie's not here because she had a memorial service to go to this morning for someone that was in her community where she lives. So yeah, she's there at the memorial service. Who else? Is there anything else? It's me, Kathy. I can tell you, you are much loved, Kathy. 100%. Just
For
me.
sure.
You are. Bye, honey. Thank you for coming in. Mwah.
Yep. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Yeah. So, Hemlock, did we get you to 600 or what? What's the matter?
Just the way you said that cracked me up.
Oh, that I just pulled that out of my ass. I did a Sueism. I pulled it out of my ass. Guys, if you haven't gone subscribed to Hemlock, make sure. Oh, Frenchie, it's a quickie, honey. You need to come and see. It's a quickie. You're gonna love it. Yeah. Yes, Swamp Picker. But we're waiting for Bearded Picker. Is that? I think Bearded Picker wanted to make the announcement. So I guess we're not going to talk about it, but Bearded Picker wanted to make the announcement.
It's more of they are really good friends. So if you guys are subscribed to the Bearded Picker on YouTube, go, and if you're not, please look him up if you want to find information on the situation. So on what's going on. I shouldn't say situation, on what's going on. It's not, once again, it's not our place for this conversation. So, but prayers to their family.
100%. You don't do quickies, Rhonda? Did you not hear? Well, you guys, a quickie is good sometimes. Sometimes you don't want to prolong it and it's dragged on. You just want to just come in, make a statement, and then leave. It's okay. It's okay, honey. Yes, Glenn. Alrighty, we're going to end up wrapping this up here. So Guys, make sure come back at 11:30. It's not just a quickie, probably. It's going to be other stuff too, but I don't know. It depends on who's going to pop in with me. If someone pops in, it might be just a quickie. I don't know. We'll see.
You're so funny.
I'll take you all with me on the road. Quickies are always the best in the. They are. Seriously, if you have not had a quickie in the. Oh, wait a minute. My son might be watching this. Okay. Alrighty then.
Have a wonderful, beautiful, amazing rest of your day. We will see you next Wednesday. Same
And on
time,
that
same
note,
place.
on that note, I'll see you later. 11:30.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.